feeling. We'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, the game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general. It's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. With chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for
moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive, to proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Here's Parker. The Stars making the shot. The feed to Murray. No one near him. Rebound by the Stars.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now, here's Scott. He's got 10, and that one's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the left wing. Murray dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Parker. And it's blocked by Scott. And stolen by Murray. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Murray's got 7 points in the game. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 16 points for the Cobra.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. This is an action-packed event year in and year out.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. The Elite shooting their first free throw of the game right now. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. We don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch up with head coach of the Elites. We talked a bit about the Rising Stars game, and Coach said it's been a blast. He said when you get a chance to see the work ethic and dedication of so many young players who have a bright future here in the league, you know that the NBA is going to be an incredible show in a couple of years. I really mean that. No doubt he did with the team he is leaving, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Stars now. Carter kicks to Scott. Lets it fly from 18. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And stolen by Scott. By himself, flushes it down to finish the break.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Scott. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Scott missing again.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And Morning sends it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Scott can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's Magician, defended by Scott. Steele passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Carter. Shot is off. And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
This is how the floor looks for the Stars starting the second. They've got Scott. Carter is out there with Hardaway. Then...
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Steele passes to Hollis Jefferson, and Kareem throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's Murray. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Murray's got 9.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pass to Rogers. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot. And the Elites lead by 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Steele passes to Rogers. No luck. Morning with some nice D. Here's Murray. Can't hit. Now the Stars take it the other way. And stolen by Murray. Passes it to Steele. And Morning sends it back. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Murray. Another miss by the Elites. Here's the Stars with the ball. The drive by Scott. And good on the basket. Book it. Scott's got 22 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Stars?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
For the finish, finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Timeout called, the Elites. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Carter comes in with the double team. Feeds to Abdul-Jabbar. They set the pick, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Magician.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Fires it up. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Stars lead by 4. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that wall.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Here's Magician. 8 points for him. Carter comes in with the double team. Let's go. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Steele. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good numbers in this one for Magician. He's got 8 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
The Elites shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Some changes for the Elites. Jabari Parker comes in for Rogers. And it's Ellis in for Hollis Jefferson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Kicks to Mourning. Parker with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Steele. That drops.
Be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
Pass to Petrovic. The tray. Rebounded by the Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots it. Scott can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
The Elites trail by 6. Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
The 19-foot shot. Scott. Good. Scott's got 35.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Over in the corner, Ellis. That one's good from the corner. So timeout called here, the first for the Stars.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make...
In the first half,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. The Rising Stars game, a beloved tradition in the NBA. And tonight, and that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to...
Welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars Challenge, where the NBA's youngest, brightest stars take the stage.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up, and I'm...